Welcome Ghosties to another spooky Sunday. The famous opera singer Adelina Patti died 1919, owed Cragnos Castle at the turn of the 20th century and added a theatre to the estate. Ghost activities are frequently reported and the castle is said to be amongst Wales's most haunted. Before settling in for a peaceful night's sleep, take a tour and see the slab where Patti was embalmed, as well as the room where TB sufferers were treated in the early 1920s. Originally built between 1841 and 1843 by a Captain Rhys Davis Powell, by the designer Thomas Henry Wyatt. His younger son and wife and younger daughter all predeceased him. Powell's death in 1862 was followed by that of his eldest son in 1864, and his surviving daughter Sarah inherited the estate. After the death of her husband in 1875, the estate was sold. Adelina Patti purchased the castle and surrounding parkland for £3,500 in 1878 to develop it into her own personal private estate. After having achieved great success as an opera singer, Patti spent the rest of her life at the castle, leaving it only to sing in the premier opera houses of Europe and to tour the US. After her second marriage to French tenor Ernesto Niccolini, she embarked on a major building program at the castle, adding the north and south wings, the clock tower, the conservatory, winter garden, and theatre. After making her last public appearance in 1914, when she sang for the Red Cross and filled the Albert Hall, she spent the rest of her life at Cragnos with her third husband. The castle is currently a Grade 2 listed building. And the theatre has been named after her and it is named the Adelina Patti Theatre. Originally, there was a winter garden in the castle grounds, which was made entirely from glass. A pair of wrought iron water fountains in the shape of cranes were made in the local ironworks by Mr. Crane, who made decorative ironwork. As a result of World War I, in 1918, Patti presented her winter garden to the people of Swansea, where it became the Patti Pavilion and has since been restored on several occasions. One of the crane fountains stands in the forecourt of the castle, the other in the grounds of Swansea University. Now for the hauntings. Room 36. Richard Felix, for those of you that know from Most Haunted fame, awoke and saw an invisible door on the wall between the room and the bridal suite. He saw a female figure sat up in the bed. She got up and walked through the door to the right of the bed into the bridal suite. There was once a door here and it led to the bridal suite when it was a chapel. Room 22, and the TV would turn itself on in the middle of the night. That happened on both nights at exactly the same time. Room 21, this is a customer's experience. The TV would turn itself on in the middle of the night. That happened on both nights at exactly the same time. My suit was hanging inside the wardrobe on the Friday night, and on the Saturday morning it was hanging on the outside of the wardrobe. Whispering from a child's voice on both nights would be heard. The lights would switch off and on, and always a feeling of being watched. I asked reception after the first night if any other rooms were available, but there wasn't. I'm a grown man of 54 years of age, but I wouldn't go back there. Those are just some of the hauntings of Cragnos Castle. They offer regular ghost tours and ghost hunt events, as well as weddings and everything else you can imagine. Let me know if you've experienced anything. Okay, ghosties, bye!